Hey everyone, this is Sandy. Thanks for joining me. My project for today is an adorable little card with ghosts on it, which is perfect for this upcoming season that's a little bit spooky. Although my ghosts aren't spooky at all, they're super cute. I'm going to start my card with a panel that measures 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches, and I'm going to put some black Distress Oxide ink on it. This is black soot. It seems a little bit silly to put black ink on a black card panel, but I want the ink to cover it so that when I splatter it, it'll give me the white, the droplets from the water because it's water reactive, but also it's a little bit cloudy, almost chalky, so it blends really nice with another color. In this case, it's Seedless Preserves, and it makes this kind of cloudy, eerie look, which is just perfect. Once these are blended together, I'm going to put them in a little splatter box and add some water droplets. The ink will react with the water. I'm going to just dab off that excess water with a paper towel, and it'll give me some spots on my panel, which is perfect. Now I'm going to add a little white gouache. Mix that up with a paintbrush and splatter that on my panel also. I have to set that off to dry for a minute. So in the meantime, here are some die cuts. These are things I've die cut off camera. I have the word boo in both white and black, and I have some ghosts and some little ghost arms. The ghosts and the words have been cut with my Cricut from the Cricut Design Space, and the arms were cut with a die set I have. The die set is from Spellbinders. It's called First Crush. And they're these cute little little boy and little girl paper doll that you can create with the die set. So I just use the arms, and I'm going to use those with my ghosts. So I don't want the arms that are underneath the sheet. I want to have my own. So I'm going to trim off those bumps so that my ghosts have straight sides to them. Now I cut out 6 ghosts. 5 will be for the front of the card, and then I'm going to take the 6th and I'm going to put that on the inside of the card as decoration. So here you're seeing that I'm showing you that I have this roll of purple tape, and I'm just going to use that as my little glue holder. I found that if the tip is down, then it helps the glue stay right where I need it to be, and this way I have a glue holder from my roll of tape. Just a little tip in case you guys need help with that too. Here I have put the 2 white ones together, creates a little extra dimension, and then add the glittery black one right on top. I think this boo word is a little bit interesting because the top of the B is the bigger side and the bottom is the smaller, which is backwards, but it is just the way it goes, and so I just didn't want you to think that I had done that upside down. Okay, now I'm going to put these adorable little arms on my ghosts. And I found that the easiest way to do this was to kind of set the ghost up the way I liked him, and then just pick up the ghost itself, put glue on the arms, and then set it back down on top. That way I could glue them into place and just kind of fiddle with it till it gets in the right spot. That just seemed to be the easiest way I could do it. If you use a liquid glue like this, then you can adjust things a little bit before it dries all the way, which is super nice to have a little bit of wiggle room. All right, now I'm going to do that with the rest of my ghosts. All the ghosts are going to have their 2 arms like that. See, they're reaching up to say boo, like they scared us. So cute. So cute. Okay, I love them. Okay, now I do that with all 5 of the ghosts, and so that's done. I'm going to bring in my panel now. It turns out it's not really quite all the way dry yet, so I'm just going to hit it with my heat tool for a quick second and make sure it's fully dry before I start messing with it. Now I'm going to arrange my ghosts so that I can make sure I get everything on the panel, and now that I can see where everything's going to go, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. But I like to do that to make sure I know where things are going. All right, once I get everything glued, I am going to just move that sentiment out of the way because that's not glued down yet. And I'm going to put this panel in my trimmer and just trim off the excess that's hanging over the edge. And if I use a trimmer, that helps me get a nice straight line. I find when I use scissors that I go a little bit wonky and I get things crooked. So if I can, I use a trimmer to cut off the excess. All right, once that's all trimmed up, you can see all the edges are straight. I'm going to add my boo word and the exclamation point with some foam squares underneath it, and that pops it up and gives it some nice dimension. The next thing I'm going to do once all of this is done is add it to a purple cardstock panel, and that'll give it a fun purple border all around the edge, just a nice added layer. And once that's done, it's going to go on a black card base. Just like that. You know, I always like to decorate the inside of my cards, so the next thing I'm going to do is add a light purple panel to the inside and decorate with one more little ghost. In hindsight, I wish I had maybe made this ghost coming in from the side at an angle with its arms up or something cute, but I didn't. But that's okay. Thanks for stopping by today. If you want to see more from me, visit my website at sandyscards.com. Have a great day.